All right, I'm back. Who missed me? So Ubisoft's press conference. Now, even though Ubisoft actually had less games than EA, their games were more impressive. EA had a pretty good laundry list, like a laundry list of games, but they had like half of them I wasn't really interested in. Now Ubisoft, well, they started off with Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4 really seemed, the Far Cry series right now, what they seem to be going for is to create the most exceptional standout villains in their games. You know, the villains that you really remember. That you remember because they were so unique, and they were just outstanding. Unlike many villains that we see in games now, we kill them at the end of the game and they just leave our mind after that. We don't even remember it. Like who was the boss of that game? But Vaas was just he was just so full of substance in Far Cry 3. He was just such a real character. He was a psycho, and he was very memorable. So that's what they seem to be going with the villain in Far Cry 4. He seems to be his own person in many different ways. I kind of say he reminds me of the villain from Skyfall, the gay villain from that 007 movies, Skyfall, I think it was. Kind of reminds me of him. Just Dance, nobody cares about that. The Division, my most anticipated game once again, and what I'm predicting to be my game of the year for 2015. But you never know with these Ubisoft games, man. You don't know what they're gonna end up looking like and playing like. We learned that with Watch Dogs. Not that Watch Dogs is a bad game. I still haven't beaten Watch Dogs. I'm still trying to get through it. But Watch Dogs is easily the best game to come out so far this year. Easily. Not even a debate. The Crew, which is my most anticipated driving or racing game, because that's the type of games, racing games or driving games I'm into. Not the type of stuff where you just drive around in circles and like a circuit race and stuff and realistic cars. No, I want to drive off-road and do some crazy whacked out stunts that I couldn't do probably in real life. That's the type of driving game I'm into. So I'm definitely looking forward to The Crew, which I think they said comes out this November this year. The Division is obviously next year. Far Cry 4 is this year. Is this year, I believe. Assassin's Creed Unity. Assassin's Creed. What more do you say about the franchise? Of course, it's great. It's a good franchise, but I personally can't keep up with them anymore. I can't keep up with them anymore. I would love if this franchise was every 2 years. I honestly would like that, but and I would like to play the series. It's not like the series is bad necessarily, but it's still good. But it's just damn near impossible to keep up with it anymore unless you're one of those hardcore Assassin's Creed fans and you don't have all these other games to play during the year, and you don't get just backtracked with all these games. Shape Up, nobody cares about that. That was just some fitness game. Valiant Hearts, it looked like the Valiant Hearts: The Great War, like a very interesting concept. It looks pretty cool. I'm interested in that. And we learned that they changed. I'm looking at my phone, that's why I keep looking down at. We learned that they changed Tom Clancy. What was it called? Rainbow Six Patriots to. They completely seem to change the whole concept of the game, is what it is. They went back to the drawing board and changed it to a arena type. I don't know if it's only going to be 5-on-5, but strategic type of game, and it's now called Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege. And I like it, but I like the concept and the whole scheme of it, but it looks kind of like a last resort. They went back to the drawing board, as we learned, with Patriots for whatever reason. The idea that they had with Patriots wasn't working out or whatever, and this just seems like, okay, we don't got much else. What can we do with this game? Let's go with our safety net, and just make it like this thing, a type of hostage, multiplayer situation type thing, which is not necessarily a problem, but I think what Patriots was doing was a little bit more adventurous. It was a lot more it seems like they were going for more, to do more with that game. This game seems to be a lot smaller in scope of ideas, innovativeness, and all that. But I'm still looking forward to it. So yeah, I would say most of these games, definitely looking forward to the Rainbow Six Siege, Valiant Hearts, The Crew, The Division, Far Cry 4. Definitely looking forward to those games. So Ubisoft had definitely a good conference. Aisha, what's her name? Alicia Tyler. She always good to look at. So that always helps. So yeah, they definitely had a good conference. I would say their conference last year was like a little bit better, I would say so. But they definitely had a good conference. Now I'm about to go watch Nintendo's conference, and I think I might do a video of who I think won E3. All right, so I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.